Yeah, I think, yeah, so... Oh no, this is the same kind of copper, never mind. Well, because this copper, it just said it's from Thaumcraft, but here it's saying from Thermal Foundations, so I don't know how that works. Hey, look at this, so copper ore, Industrial Craft 2, but then it all gets put into the Thermal Foundation copper ore, so I really don't know why that's doing that. I mean, I'm glad that I don't have two different kinds of coppers, but still, it's weird. It's like conversion therapy, but for ores. Come here, boy. Man, he just one-tapped him. Oh, your fingers tingle strangely as you handle the crystal. What does this mean? Maybe some rest will inspire you. Okay. Connect with those. Ignis Fizz crystals, Thaumcraft. No, I haven't messed around with Thaumcraft a whole lot, but it looks interesting, definitely. Jesus.
Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
We're gonna need a lot of clay for Tinker's Construct. Let's go with the forge. We're also gonna need sand and gravel or something like that. I'm full, damn. I don't think we fully explored the place actually, right? Nothing in here. Still nothing. Some people. Man, put you there. Let you guys going again, because I'm gonna need it. And 10. Alright. I think I'll make another chest as well. Damn it. Please connect. Damn. Alright, I guess we'll put our ores in here. And, all the stuff we just mined. Go here. Now, I don't know what a lot of this is. Like, Open Computers, I've never played with that. Britannia, never really messed with that. Forestry, same, never really done much there. So, it's gonna be a long learning process for all of us. So put some food in here as well. Alright, now one of the first things I really want to make is the forge with Tinker's Construct, because then we can make some custom tools, specifically the hammer, which will be very useful for mining and kind of as a weapon. So we're gonna need a, where is it? We're gonna need some stencil tables. We're gonna need part builders. We're gonna need, oh here it is, tool forge. We're really gonna need this. So we need a lot of iron for the tool forge. Oops, daisy. Oh, what? Aluminum. Ooh, can you make it out of different things? Can we use copper? Oh, we could use copper. We have a lot of copper. Might have to do that then. Copper. Wait, we can make that right now? Alright. Alright, and then we're also gonna need... Okay, we're gonna need the seared bricks, and for seared bricks, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need clay, sand, and gravel, I believe, to make grout. Yeah, grout. Okay, so oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. So I'll go collect some of that, and I'll talk to you when I'm back.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Alright guys, so we have the start of our forge here. We don't actually have the forge yet, but we can start making tools, very basic tools. So the way this works is we start with our blank patterns, and then you come to the stencil table. Actually, first we'll go to the tool forge, just to see what we need. And so first I want to make a hammer. And now the hammer, you need two large plates, and then you need a hammerhead and a tough tool rod. So to make those parts, you need a stencil and then the material you're going to use to make it. Now, we don't have any stencils yet, so what we're going to do is come over to the stencil table, and first we're just going to put in, we need a large plate stencil, so we'll make that. And we also need the tough tool rod, and finally the hammerhead. So we're going to take all those, and then if we come on over here, we can put these into the pattern chest. They can stay stored there. And then every time that we need to make one of these, we can take it out of the large plate, or sorry, out of the pattern chest, and then make a copy of it, make a version of it. So here I need two of these. You can see it's eating up the cobblestone. Then next I need a tough tool rod. And finally I need a hammerhead. And once we have all of our pieces, we can combine them in here. Oops, easy. To make our hammer. Now what's so great about the hammer is it can mine a 3x3 area in front of you. So I'll give you a little example. So if we mine this, see it mines all three of those blocks. Oh god. Block that up. There you go. Alright, now, but you see, this hammer sucks because it's only made out of cobblestone. Like, using it once took up half its durability, so I'll toss this into the lava actually, and then we'll get to work to making a better one. Now, normally what you want to do is you gotta make a forge using the seared bricks, because using these you can make the seared bricks blocks, and you can make a big forge. And what's so good about that is when you put your ores inside of the forge, it actually doubles the amount of ores that you receive instead of using a normal furnace. So we really want to get that going as fast as possible. And so yeah, I've been letting these cook in the background. So we have a couple here, so we'll get that started. But then also, we don't really need the forge to make our stuff, because we can still make iron tools. So I'll start with that. Oh, actually no, we can't, because we need to melt the iron down and then cast it into a pattern. So we gotta wait on that as well. I'll get back to you once I have the forge maked. Alright guys, I just finished putting this little furnace together, so this will give us an idea of what we can do with Tinker's Construct. So in here we have the smeltery control, and this is basically just the amount of blocks that we have inside here. So what we can do is take some lava buckets that I just got from the blacksmith, and we can put them in here. So if you look in here, there's some lava or fuel. And then now if we come inside and grab some copper. So I currently have 5 copper on me. If I put all 5 in, you see it's going to start smelting on the left side here. You can also see it inside of here. Alright, so guys, with our original 5 copper, so 5 ingots, we turn it into a block and 1 ingot. And with this block, we can either cast it onto the table, we don't have nothing to cast it into, or we can turn it into a block. So if I take this, I can pour it into this block. And if I take this, now we can see that we only have 1 ingot left of copper in there. But we have to be careful because some metals can combine in the furnace to make alloys. And we don't always want alloys because maybe they're bad alloys, or maybe we just... because different alloys give different abilities as well. Like if we look into the book, if we look at tool materials, here we have like copper, but you can use copper to make bronze. And you see bronze is basically just a better version of copper, but maybe for you might not want bronze. You know, I don't know. So yeah, that's the furnace. Guys, we're really running low on coal, so I'm gonna go for a quick mining session, get some more iron and everything, because I used all of my stuff to make some armor, some cool looking armor, and yeah, cue the montage. We can put them together in the tool forge. Let's put these in. And we have our iron hammer. Perfect. Yeah.
Editor.
Cut this part out. Just cue right to the mining montage, eh?